So today is officially the first day of summer in my world. So I grew up boating. We've had a boat in our family since I was born. And honestly, aside from all the car stuff, boating is one of my most favorite things, being out on the lake. And today we're gonna be launching the family boat. And luckily we have a brand new Toyota Sequoia with that new twin turbo hybrid V6 motor. So I'm gonna help out and use this to trail the boat. And it'll be interesting to test out. This Sequoia can tow about 9,000 pounds. Our boat's around 5,000 to 6,000, so it really should be a walk in the park for this. But the cool thing is with this particular Sequoia, we actually have the tow package with these huge tow mirrors. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how well this does. I have really high expectations for this thing. But this motor is gonna be really, really interesting to see just how good it is. And we have plenty of power with a good 10-speed transmission as well. Now this new hybrid power plant on the Toyota Sequoia makes 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. You can see we even have that battery indicator on the gauge cluster and a bunch of different drive modes all the way up into different sport modes and everything. Now these tow mirrors are pretty interesting. They are really big. If you're not used to having tow mirrors on a vehicle, there even is a button you can press and they're gonna go out even farther. So they do kind of hinder visibility when you're looking left and right. It's significantly different than the standard ones. However, this thing packs a pretty good punch. Not bad from a roll. From a dig, it really starts to take off. I gotta say, for being a twin turbo V6, this sounds like a V8. It has that kind of power plant like sound to it. Toyota is killing it with these new hybrid motors, and I think this is kind of the future of where engines can be. I'm sure with the new Toyota Tacoma gonna be coming out very shortly, that's probably gonna have a mini version of this motor, this and the Tundra. It's gonna be exciting to see how well this tows. It's nice to drive already, so it's gonna be pretty good. And we have the full air ride suspension, of course the tow mode itself, and a ton of different cameras along with the rear view mirror. All right, so we have made it home now, or to their house I should say. And then we have all these cameras, backup camera, top down view, of course, the big tow mirror and everything. But pretty easy to maneuver for being such a large SUV. Now let's go meet up with the boat and start hooking it up and then see how well we tow back up this driveway, because it is pretty steep, maybe hard to tell. All right, so there we go, Sequoia here, and you can hear Maddie in the background. There is the boat. This is our moon boat. We've had this for 10 years now, so this will be the 10th summer with it. But should do pretty well with the Sequoia behind it. Let's go find Maddie. She has not been in a... Hey, Maddie, come up here, buddy. Come here. I haven't seen Maddie in quite a while. Hey, buddy. Hey, come here, buddy. Hey, how are you? Hey, Maddie, do you want to go for a ride in the boat today? Want to go for a ride in the boat? I think Maddie's ready too. She loves the water. You ready to go for a ride in the boat, bud? I think so. We got the Moomba, the big old Sequoia. That thing looks so good. What do you think? Hey, buddy. You ready to go for a ride in the boat? You want to go for a ride in the boat? Yeah, I think she is ready for the boat today, guys, too. And there we go, all connected up to the Sequoia. You just pop off this rear piece. So we got all the trailer hitch connections as expected. So this can tow, like I said, 9,000 pounds with the four-wheel drive. And then this is only like 5 or 6. So really shouldn't be too much. But as you can tell, the driveway is pretty steep. May not come quite off on camera. So that'll be interesting. And then of course, launching it, we'll see how well it does. And the tow mirrors will be pretty nice to see around it. And Maddie, she loves being a part of the lake days. And she's used to being in the 4Runner, which is the primary tow vehicle. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Maddie, you ready to go for a ride in the boat? She's so used to the 4Runner. Mike is busy working though.
Uploading some new content.
Yes, we are busy. But it is a lake day, right, Maddie? All right, so first getting out of the driveway, I will say this thing, you don't really feel it much back there. And you can just hear the turbos and hybrid system just like putting down the power. So I'm in Sport S. I honestly don't even think I feel the boat back there. So this is pretty low weight compared to what the Sequoia is designed to do. We also have the air ride suspension that's all adaptive and things like that. There is the tow and haul mode. I'm not even gonna use that because this isn't the max capacity. But yeah, so far in the neighborhood, not too bad. We're gonna get up to about 50 getting on the street though. Hitting the brakes, obviously it has trailer brakes on it. You can kind of feel it pushing you a little bit, but not really much more than just driving like a diesel pickup truck, it seems. All right, getting up and going now. Tow mirrors are really nice to have. And we're not even hitting 4,000 RPM. There's 4,000 RPM is shifted, and that's up to 50 miles per hour. Really effortless. Tow mirrors are great. If you really are gonna be towing with this, obviously you're gonna wanna spec that. If you don't tow a lot, don't get them because they take up your whole visibility when you look left and right. But yeah, our short trip to the boat launch, really no big deal. When you hit the brakes, feel it a little bit, but really not all too bad. So obviously Toyota put a lot of muscle into the Tundra and the Sequoia to make them trucks, honestly, that can handle a lot of stuff. The Sequoia is the family focused one with that third row. We got Maddie joining us for the lake day today, but yeah, pretty good family SUV that still is a truck to handle big stuff like towing a boat. Yeah, it's really effortless, quite honestly. And with the cameras, if I tap that button right now, you can see that trailer hitch and play with a few more views to kind of see around it and what all is going on with the boat. And then backing it in, that is a cool camera angle. Do you see that? Wow, that's pretty neat. I don't know if I can change that. There we go. So you can see a little bit better. So using that with the tow mirrors, I will say the C-pillar is huge in here, so it's kind of hard to actually see back there versus a pickup truck. But, you know, once you get it out there, it's not too bad. All right, not too bad. Now let me just pull forward just to line it up better. But those cameras do help. I'd say the only downside comparing this to a truck is the C-pillar. If you can get a shot of that, is huge back there to where it's a lot of plastic in the way. But nonetheless, I mean, you can still pretty much get it once you get going straight. All right, buddy, you ready to go for a ride in the boat? Ready to go for a ride? Ready? All right, Sequoia, we've made it.
Out of the water.
Yeah, don't get in the water yet, Maddie. The boat is nice and clean. But yeah, this thing is nothing to tow with. And now we're just gonna obviously do the normal things. First time putting this in the water after luckily not too long. Our winters aren't the worst, so we only have Maddie's making so much noise. We only have about a 4-month winter, really Thanksgiving to Easter. But now it's time to launch the boat. Fun on the boat now. All right, boat is successfully, and that was super easy with the Sequoia. And now they get the fun time to cruise on home, back on the water. But, you know, I'm not surprised that the Sequoia is good at towing. It seems to do it well. And I gotta say, it's super cool that the Sequoia has this glass that opens. Not many vehicles have that. And this camera is still functional because it's not actually integrated into the glass or that spoiler like some would be. So it's got a little window back there, which makes it really cool. You can just close that up. All the cameras really do a good job, and I've never used those like tow cameras to see on the left and the right side of the boat, which is a really cool feature to have. All right, on to driving it now with an empty trailer, which once again won't really be crazy. All right, getting up to speed with an empty trailer in just normal mode. Effortless. All right, Maddie's made it home. Hey, bud. Did you have a good boat ride, buddy?
She's ready to get off. Come here, Maddie. Over here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Good girl.
Well, Maddie had the first boat ride. I think she is a happy camper and ready for the season now. So with the quick towing test out of the way with the all-new Sequoia with that hybrid motor, things I like and things I don't like, certainly has a lot of power. The electric motor, stuff like that, all the hybrid technology really helps us get off the line quickly to where you don't really feel the weight of a trailer and a boat. And then the twin turbo setup, I mean, you got plenty of power. So this, not even an issue. The suspension does a really good job too, handling about 6,000 pounds. So it really doesn't feel like there's really all too much weight. You can feel the push a little bit of the trailer, even with the trailer brakes. But aside from that, it's really just an effortless experience. I'd say visibility is the worst part of it. The tow mirrors really help. However, the C-pillar right back here is super large. I'm used to doing this with a pickup truck when I do this, and it's a lot easier to see where the boat is and to really guide the trailer into the slip. So with an SUV, I've never really towed like this with an SUV. It's a little bit more challenging to find each corner of the boat. The cameras certainly help, but the little bit of a blind spot back there, I would say, is the one and only downfall. Aside from that though, the Sequoia handles the weight super nicely, is a comfortable family SUV to still be able to do some rugged stuff like trailing something pretty large. And it's not a bad option if you're looking for a jumbo SUV that has some true capabilities. But there is just a quick video for today testing out the Toyota Sequoia. It is officially summer here at the Bros for Speed houses. We are ready to be hitting the lake when we're not filming car videos, because now we are pumped to be in the water every now and then. So hope you guys enjoyed the video checking out the new Toyota Sequoia. I'll do a full detailed review on this vehicle, going over all the specs and things like that. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and I'll see you all in the next video.